We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on
center fielder, number 28.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired here, one away. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And this will be fouled away. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Jay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, left fielder, Rajay Davis.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now, Chris Taylor. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runners on the move for second. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Javier Baez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. On the move again from first. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Johnson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Daniel Parker. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Daniel Parker.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he struck him out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
And he throws the fastball. By him here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Zimmer is there, 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rajay Davis. He singled his last time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Standing in, Jordan Patterson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jordan Patterson.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Davis is there, makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
he's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Michael Inoa is forced onto the mound now following the
number 66.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez, a base hit in his first trip. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Leury Garcia.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So digging in now, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Segura.
Too low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there. So striding in, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Garcia is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Johnson. He popped out in his first trip. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that arm gets in the slot ready to deliver. He's throwing that hard.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. Garcia shading to his right. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Parker. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Now the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There he goes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Zimmer has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Tucker Barnhart.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready once again, Rajay Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Rajay Davis.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall out near the Cleveland bullpen. Zimmer is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter number 4.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And he's safe. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Moving under it, Patterson. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Gene Segura.
Gene Segura is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. Going to strike that victim twice in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. chop foul over towards the coaching box. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Javier.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is on the ground over to first. Parker comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance. Johnson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Patterson on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
And Segura will make the catch, and that. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Parker. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Parker.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
For Chicago, left fielder Andrew McCutchen.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Zimmer going back on it to the track. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohan Moncada. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it.
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding in, Jordan Patterson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Garcia is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Bradley
Digging in and looking for more, Bradley Zimmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a bunt attempt here. Sanchez is right there, and that will conclude matters here in. Gene Segura standing in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Shortstop, Gene
On to the
Segura.
8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Parker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's by him. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Patterson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Here's Rajay Davis now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bat. Stepping in, Carlos Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Michael Peoples enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Leori Garcia.
Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Now he'll fake the throw to first and fire back to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Daniel Tucker.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Out of play. The 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. Into the box now, Jordan Patterson. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Alan Henson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Alan Henson goes down for the first out of the game. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off with the Tribe, left fielder, Rajay
Pitch
Davis.
swung on and hit in the air. Schebler on the move. He's got it one away. Here's Javier Baez, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, Johnson. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's safe. Throw just in time. And oh, that was awfully close. Ready now, Mookie Betts. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Hit on the ground to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... Stepping in, Joey Votto. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Marcell Ozuna becomes the first out of the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The catcher,
here's the
40.
catcher, Wilson Ramos, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. And that's through into center field, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam. But
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, Stephen Dugan. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alan Hansen.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. On to second goes Donaldson. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Donaldson is on his way home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Gomez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Schebler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swinging a soft liner, throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dugan moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Riding in once again.
Number 9.
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
From the stretch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Holland pauses. 1-2 on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Crawford's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon
Crawford.
Crawford.
For the Giants, shortstop Brandon.
First pitch
Crawford.
of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nelson
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He's in a nice groove right now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, and this one is gone. A home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Josh Donaldson.
Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is now at the plate, Scott Schebler. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there, strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Rajay Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second. Digging in and looking for more. Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. One out and a runner on second base. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Coming to the plate now, Johnson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. Mark Melanson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And that misses for ball one. Melanson's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dugan moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Striding into the box, Stephen Dugan, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Just a tick behind for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 0-2 home. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis racing back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup. Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line towards center field. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Matt Olson will come on now as the pinch hitter. Softly hit out to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This one for Crawford at short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Scott Schebler.
And that one swung on and missed, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And he will strike him out. 10. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tyler Naquin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This is flared out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Bradley Zimmer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The catcher, number 40.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Popped in the air back behind short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Dugan. He hit a sac fly earlier. Popped high in the air. Johnson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's Javier Baez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Baez.
Popped up. Sandoval on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more. Johnson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. This is in the air to right. Schebler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Melanson's ready. 1-0 on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford on the slide. He gathers the throw. He is out. Stepping up to the plate, Allen Henson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now. At the plate, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Left side, backhanded. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians. Number 24.
Chris Owings will be summoned now to be action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So striding in, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts, still going back. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Scott Schebler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there, and he puts it away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, falling for it. Votto, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Ready now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to third. Johnson gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So stepping in, Stephen Dugan. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Alan Henson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Baez ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Melanson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Rajay Davis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? The runner from first crosses the plate. Baez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat.